go. Alright, do that. Alright, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and get started since all the boss and stuff done their thing. Which you love to see, you love to see it. And apparently someone, I guess, is messaging me on PlayStation. Hold on. So yeah, as soon as I go, it's like as soon as I'm going live, all of a sudden like, oh, I get one of my PSN friends apparently like wants to invite me to tonight, right? Even though I just started streaming and I'm playing something completely different. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So hey yo, my fellow Rumble Maniacs, it's Mr. Rumble Roses here, and welcome to yet another installment of Let's Play Live, where I stream random things at random times for various different reasons. And today, or tonight rather, because it is pretty late, but yeah, tonight I decided to do some more Hexen, aka Hexen Beyond Heretic. So, last time I did this, I was making my way through the game for the first time, trying to make some progress and everything, and I managed to take on things like the next boss and the whole rotation. So there was that, and then we ended up in I think it was like Necropolis question mark. Um, and we were and I believe like Necropolis is pretty much like the finale per se, like the whole hub area thing, because when it comes to Hexen, like they have like it's pretty much like Hexen has these things where there's like these hub areas, like like giant hub areas, and like you go here, go there, and all that for certain little side levels or whatever, to do this, that, and the other. And yeah, we pretty much left off there. Now I kind of did a dumb at one point because I had my thing auto-saved to when I first got into Necropolis, so I forgot to do what I normally would try and do, which is a hard save, just in case if I wanted to explore or maybe kind of get a mindset or two of like the upcoming stuff. and I will say that I did kind of do a little cheating here and there. Mainly, I just use like the God mode ability, and I went to just one, and I just went to like this one random area that was on the map, but I kind of fixed everything per se, even though like I'm still like even though my hard save is still in that it's still in that map in particular in that I went to. But we're gonna try and see how things go, and hopefully, you know, fingers crossed kind of thing. Hopefully, we can be able to actually, maybe get through this, and actually be the finale. But who knows? Excuse me. Now, before I get started, though, I kind of just want to like answer so many possible questions. I guess you can see you can kind of like consider this as a FAQ type of bit. You know, whether people ask us or not. But I figured that the first thing I kind of talk about was how am I playing this game. And the answer is I'm playing on the PS4 version of the Heretic plus Hexen port because not too long ago it was made for console ports, and it basically had like a re-release slash remastered kind of thing, and and stuff, and and one of the things it did was it brought the games to console, um, just like how it did with like the Doom plus Doom 2 port and all that. So you got like Heretic, Hexen, Death Kings of the Dark Citadel, and then you got 2 new expansions for both Heretic and Hexen. Second thing is this your first playthrough? And the answer is yes. This is actually my first full playthrough that I'm attempting to do. Long while back, I tried doing this whenever I was doing PC streams, and I was using this one of my favorite little gameplay mods, which was called Samsara. I was playing as Caleb from Blood, and I pretty much just gave up because I didn't know where the fuck to go, because Hexen was pretty much known to be a game that was built different between Doom and Heretic, for example. Are you playing with the enhancements? And the answer is yes. I am playing with every single enhanced thing that this port has to offer. Now I don't know for sure if I don't know for sure per se. If the games or at least Hexen wise, I don't know if the game is edited or remastered in some areas, but yes, I have everything enabled. And I guess the final thing to kind of put out there is what character slash class are you playing as? And the technical answer for that is all. Excuse me. Because the reason why and how I'm playing all of them is because in this port, at least in terms of maybe the new stuff, in the hub areas there are these books, or there's this book that's kind of like a book on a stand thing, and you can go to it and you can be able to choose between who you want to play as at will. So if you wanted to, say for example, right, you started off as the mage, and you wanted to try someone different, and you can go, if you find these books, you can go from there, just this, that, and the other, and so. But yeah, so, we are in Meliknor's tomb, I don't know how the fuck to pronounce that. But I believe overall, this is probably, I believe this is like the tomb of the mage character, slash class. So, now I kind of saw a video or two about this, and also kind of just played around with it. So apparently, when it comes to this level in particular, it's kind of like a thing where it's you have to see certain things, and you have to hit either like one of these like switches, or the walls or whatever. So like say for example that say for for example in this case, we got this little thing right here. If you look on the walls, you got that. And apparently, from what I can understand, is if you hit the wrong thing, then the room fills up with some enemies. Like I don't know how much or how many. So basically, like I said, you got to do that. I think it's like a thing where it's like if you don't, if it's like what you see what the symbol is on one of these things, or you see what the shape of the room looks like, and you have to like hit a switch there or something like that. So. But yeah, so we're currently playing as I think like the cleric because he has a shield and everything, which is pretty nice. So yeah, we're gonna match that. That. So now we come in here. Alright, so this is another little situation, so hold on. Ow. Okay, quick save there. Okay, so as you can see, we're now in a room that pretty much has like a... Ow! Ow! What the fuck? I thought I killed all of them. Anyway. And yes, I'm probably going to be quick saving a lot, so yeah. Alright, but anyway, so as you can see, we're in a new area, pretty much like a frozen little section of the room. As you can see, where it's got like like a circular room that has like a line through it. So, and there's these pillars here. So we got a circle with a square. We got a plain circle of itself. We got a circle with a dot, and then we got this. So once you hit that, all the things go down. New room opens up. Okay, so we got a square with a cross underneath, so a boom. Oh, that's bullshit. Alright, so... Alright, so I believe this is going to be a room that has a circle with a dot on it. Let's see, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. That one. Okay. Alright, so we got an in thing, which is right there. Quartz flask here. Save that. Alright, so we got a room with a circular room with a cross. And yes, apparently I guess, you know, it's like a thing where it's like, oh, you know, you're going around and you have to, you know, like look about all those, like look at the, you know, the room or like these pillar things to see, you know, like just like a matching the symbols game. Alright, so I'm going to assume this is going to be just a, room, just a circle, aka circular room. Okay, so the question now remains, I've gone the full circle, you know, going around the full circle, you know, unlocking everything. Oh, wait. Actually, hold on. Let me see if I can maybe use something that's not gonna be just my ultimate weapon. Okay, maybe I might have to. Maybe I might actually have to fucking use my, my ultimate. Alright. Let's check out the place again. And kind of extra goodies. So yeah, we killed the mage, boy off. Actually, hold on. This repulsion now. This is the book right here that I was talking about. You go here, press the use key, choose the class, and go from there. Yeah, this is the place that you kind of start off in. Potion. Bed. Oh guys, it's been drowned. Now I don't know 100% for sure on this, so take it with a grain of salt. But I believe that when it comes to I believe that when it comes to this level, this little hub area, I think that there's a way to go to like the secret exit, but I'm not sure exactly how you're supposed to do that. actually have it? Oh. I thought you could be able to like put those things in at any time, but I don't know. Yeah, looks like somehow didn't get it for whatever fucking reason. But yeah, basically in that show, like when you get here for the first time, you'll start off like right in this area. You'll get Korax, you know, this little like wall of illusion or whatever the fuck. And I think it'll say, I think it's like something along the lines of like, are you strong enough to face your own masters? So. Okay, there we go. Sigil of the Magus. Okay, now I am done. Excuse me. Yes, I forgot. You know, I forgot, but like I didn't know how you're supposed to get it because I thought maybe like once you killed like the other like the characters, like I thought maybe like you automatically get it, or maybe it was on their corpse or something. I don't know. But yeah, basically in a nutshell, like what the way that this works is the Acropolis is the HUD area. You have like three side levels they can go to, and they all involve like the character / class that's the game. So like for example, this was mages. This was like the mages too. So. And I want to say, like, I think each one is themed accordingly or something like that. And I have to, like, do certain things here and there. Just kind of wanted to, go last minute check around. Oh, hello. Alright, so yeah, we're done in here. Actually, hold on. I know I keep doing this, but like, I think there was like some blue mana I could get. Yeah, I could probably be able to get that for I was thinking about something like I could probably get that, to like refill up my blue mana. Yeah, I guess not. Alright, yeah, okay, yeah, so we're done here. Unless we have to come by, maybe like, get, like some, like maybe like some health items or whatever. a new save just in case if I found out anything about, doing the, possibly doing the secret level. Ow. No. God damn it. I'm away. Alright. Zedek's tomb. I want to say, I believe this is probably the fighters, section. Ow, ow. Green there, blue there. Alright. Maybe that's what Civvy meant by how this thing right here is not a crusher half the time. Yeah, I definitely think this is the fighters, too. Now, I will say this, like, when it comes down to the three characters in this game, about like which one I would probably play more, I have to say wise, like probably it might sound a bit crazy, but like on the one hand, I'm kind of thinking I kind of think like maybe I might play as I don't know why I think I kind of like playing the mage a bit because of this wand where it's like yeah, you know, it's slow. Or it's like maybe like a slow, tedious thing, but like it's like a wand that's like an infinite rail. It's like an infinite ammo railgun. And as you saw, like I was able to like stun these two centaur creature things to have them be stay put. Yeah, it could be like a safe distance per se, and like I got safe distance and everything like that, and just like pew railgun along the way. It makes it possible to save. And it makes it possible, to save the mana against like a rainy day, as they would say. Yeah, let's look at this. If you just get everyone like lined up and all that, you can just go, take them out one by one, or 2 by 2, or however many. Damn it. Like I take my one hand, I take one hand away from my controller, and all of a sudden, one of them decides to shoot a projectile at me. Draw them out. Get everyone on their toes. Segment of quietness. Yeah, just going around, checking everything as much as I can. Percolator. Star. Might be a puzzle thing. Star, moon, half moon, full moon. Let's see. see if I can like just cheese the fighter fight like right like doing this. Oh, come on. And yeah. Good. Alright. Glaive seal. Alright. So now, the only one left to do is I believe the cleric's thing, and that's gonna be annoying because the thing is, you probably might notice this, but for those that don't, essentially all of the characters, like boss, like playing on confrontation things, they have pretty much their ultimate arc weapon, their fourth weapon, where you have to like piece them together one by one, I think. So like Mage had this, Fighter had sword, and the Cleric's gonna have like the wrath weapon, summon all those ghosts. the Who. Welcome on in. How are you doing today? Oh wait, I just remember, like, I think you can say I can call you Hood. Sorry. It's not too bad. I'm kind of playing around with this game for the first time called Hexen, aka Hexen Beyond Heretic. Trying to do my first playthrough of it and trying to survive as much as I can. Oh, do you now? Shit, son. Have a bit of breathing room game. Oh yeah, yeah. Funny enough, yeah, I did hear about that. I will say, like, I am happy, but I'm also pretty curious as well because like, you know, because like there was the whole situation about blood fresh supply back then and everything, and it's like I think people kind of have like some, you know, like some mixed feelings about, like, you know, the report and everything. But I'm definitely excited that, you know, that Blood's getting a you know, the whole remaster thing, and then, you know, actually it's coming to console. Especially on the fact that it's going to have mod support. That is very cool. I'd say probably the only downside is that I kind of don't like. I mean, because if you remember correctly, like, for those who had like Doom 1 and Doom 2 and then like Heretic and or Hexen or whatever, you know, you're able to get those for free. But, you know, now, but like with this one, it's like you actually have to you have to, you know, rebuy it per se. But, you know. Medieval is coming to console too. That would be nice. I mean, I'd say, like, as long as it's you know, a thing for PS4, you know, like, you know, do remastered ports and everything like that, then I'm here for it. Hatch. I'll just try out. I was gonna think to myself, if it's gonna be like the fucking, the sorcerer bitches and all that. Yeah, I might actually attempt even though I'm probably gonna get wrecked by the damn ultimate weapon, but am I not able to fucking like go up? This or something. Damn, slowest elevator ever. Bust up the mage. All the goodies. Oh, hello. He's active. Ow. Alright. Got the final piece of the final piece. Was the holy relic. Alright, so if we get lucky, we can go now use this final piece and go to the final area, which is going to have Korax himself. Itself. One of the cells. That bullshit. I was literally on the damn elevator, could not build, could not barely able to be doing this. And then we'll switch to cleric. Game, I'm pairing. Holy fucking shit. Like I was literally pairing. Alright. Dark Crucible. Oh, well, you know, we could have just fucking came here and do that. guess that was like part 1. Now officially killed Korax. So, good portal.
With a scream of agony, you are wrenched
Checkmate.
from this world into another. Every part of your body wreathed in mystic fire. When your vision clears, you find yourself standing in a great hall. In the distance, you can see a raised dais, and upon it, the only source of light in this world. This can only be the Chaos Sphere, the source of Korax's power. With this, you can create worlds or destroy them. By rights of battle and conquest, it is yours, and with trembling hands you reach to grasp it. Perhaps now, a new player will join the cosmic game of power. Suddenly, the very reaches of the board seem to be within your grasp. But there are other players mightier than you, and who can know their next moves.
Oh, there we go. I just love how it goes right to the fucking menu. Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have completed Hexen Beyond Heretic for the first time. Even if it might be, like with modified, /changed levels and all that, we still got through it. And I'm pretty happy about that. So, yeah. So, what do I have to say about this? So, for one, I definitely am. I definitely like the fact that Night Dive has actually been, trying to bring back classic games, that were like stuck more or less in like the, like the PC era, the consoles and stuff like that. Especially like being able to, bring things that people wouldn't be able to play or probably haven't been able to play back then on something that's more than just PC, and other stuff like that. Um, I will say I do like I do like the fact that they gave Heretic and Hexen some love, if you will, to be able to like have it all on kind of like a definitive package per se, even if like it's just like playing like regular, even if it's just like like this or that or whatever. But yeah, I like it. I do kind of like the enhancements, especially being able to get the cleric a shield, so he can like parry and stun certain enemies, to like one hit them and all that good stuff. I like how, and I like how, at least I'm going to assume it's probably like with the enhanced levels and everything like that, and like you can actually, that you can be able to like see on the map, and like, oh, there's these X's, to be like key objectives, or you can see like, certain items and stuff that that's in the map that you need to try and get, or whatever. Um, I like how they actually have a book for the hub areas to where you can be able to, change classes on the fly in case of like saying like, oh, I want to go here as the mage, so that way I can be able, to just like, kind of like bottleneck and blitzkrieg, a handful of enemies and things like that, and save up my mana for, for the, for a rainy day, basically. So, but yeah, yeah, that's pretty much gonna do it for this stream and everything. Like I said, I wanted to pay. I didn't know actually what I was wanting to do at first because like I was up for quite a while yesterday, and I did like about almost like a 5 hour stream of Night Rain where I was doing a little duel thing with my friend Onyx. We were doing we were doing what we call the Sunyon Bros and everything, and stuff like that. So there was that. Which I will say, like, even though it's probably one of my longest streams that I've done that I know of, but like I still had me some fun with it. Like I still had me some fun, being able to, do the Sunday and Bros thing, and all that, and it was kind of like yeah, I will say like it was an interesting little challenge per se, to try and play as a Guardian character, which I will say again, like I don't mind playing Guardian. Like I've got like a decent understanding of them, but like in some situations, it can be a little bit, chaotic. But it is what it is. So yeah. But yeah, we are going to end, and we are going to try and see if we can raid someone, because I like being able to raid people after my streams. So yeah. And even though I am yawning and everything, and kind of, I'm not like going to say like I'm, like I'm tired or whatever, but because I slept for quite a while technically yesterday, so for quite a bit. I don't know exactly as to what time I went down, but like I just know that like I went to sleep at one point in time. It was sleep for hours on it. It felt like. Hmm. We might see if we can run into this person since apparently they're kind of just starting their stream. But yeah, I just want to say first and foremost, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I really and truly appreciate it. Um, I hope you all have enjoyed, the wild and crazy world that was Hexen. Next time that I come back on this game, I will be continuing my playthrough of the Heretic game, the Heretic Remastered version of Heretic. I might probably squeeze that in sometime on my birthday week because my birthday week is going to be on October the 12th, which is going to be a Sunday. And apparently, from what I can see, it's going to be on my active week of streaming, so there's more or less going to be like quite a lot of stream stuff to try and do. So yeah, we're gonna be trying to do that and see what happens. I've been kind of thinking about stuff per se, but like other stuff's gonna be like, kind of up in the air. So I'd say for right now, even though like plans may change and all that shit, but for right now, I think probably on Monday I might do more Elden Ring Night Rain. Doing my little Iron Eye revenge arc thing. Um, Tuesday, I don't know 100% for sure yet. Friday will probably be more. We'll probably be, getting back to Heretic. Doing episode 3. Saturday, which will be a day before my birthday, I'm going to be doing a little bit of a special thing with Night Rain, where I'm going to be trying to do another round of the Onion Raider, where more or less I might try to do a little thing where it's like I play as the Onion Raider. I queue up for all the bosses in trios mode and just go from there. You know, see which one I get. It's gonna be, I guess it's gonna be kind of like a non-Deep of Night mode per se, you know, but it's like just regular thing. So yeah, you know, we're gonna be trying to play around with that hopefully. Um, and then Sunday will be my birthday. The idea that I have at most is I'm gonna be trying to play some classic Doom, and I'm gonna be playing the Game Boy Advance campaign with all of the weapons enabled. So pretty much like, you know, I'm gonna just, you know, like start myself off with all the weaponry, you know, and just go from there and all that. So yeah, but yeah, so we're gonna, yeah, that's pretty much the plan and everything. And then probably like after I have done my, you know, like the main game of Heretic, then I might do like the new expansion and stuff. So we'll see. But you know, if you enjoy what you saw today, you know, feel free to give the channel a follow and check out my other, you know, social stuff, you know, like YouTube and Twitter. And I'll see you all next time. So take care, everybody, and hope you all have a good week or weekend.